Hello, my name is Yulvi Reyes Solorio, and this is my book review presentation. The book I have chosen to review for this presentation is the Google Cardboard book. The Google Cardboard book, Explore, Engage, and Educate with Virtual Reality, was published in 2017 by a number of authors who I will speak more about in a minute. This book's main theme is about the use of virtual reality through the Google Cardboard in the classroom. There are 6 authors who contributed to writing the book: Holly Clark, Sylvia Duckworth, Jeffrey Hale, Lisa Thumann, Donnie Piercy, and David Hotler. I decided to provide a visual to show how they all have similar identities but are unique in their own way. So all of the authors are considered to be EdTech trainers and leaders by Google. They are all considered to be either a Google certified educator, like Holly Clark, Jeffrey Hale, a Google certified instructor, like David Hotler, a Google certified trainer, like David Hotler as well. And then we have Jeffrey Hale, who's also a Google certified trainer, and Lisa Thumann. Or we also have Google certified innovators. So these, I think we only have 2. So it would be, 3. Jeffrey Hale, Lisa Thumann, and Sylvia Duckworth. So what this means is that they are all considered to be professionals in the field of Google's educational technology, and that's considering Google Cardboard book, which is a virtual reality technology that has been built by Google. In addition to this, Holly Clark and Sylvia Duckworth are the only ones who have previously published a book considering technology in the classroom. From looking at the similar identities, and even those that make each author unique, it is obvious that they are all experienced in the field of technology in the classroom. However, when it comes to being competent in the field of virtual reality, it is not directly proven through their identities, but more through the input that they made in the book. So in the book, each author contributed to a different chapter. So they either made their own chapter, where they explained an activity or a process or a step of the certain uses for Google Cardboard book. So overall, this book focuses on helping guide educators when they want to use the Google Cardboard. This book is applicable for any educator of any subject, and it is definitely a contribution to the development of the 21st century because it does promote the use of technology. So to give a short summary of what this book consists of, it really consists of a step-by-step guide that tells teachers how to use Google Cardboard through a variety of activities, including creating 360-degree pictures and videos and sharing them with others. So for example, they can share it with their peers or their teacher directly. It just depends on what the educator wants. Google Cardboard is a virtual reality tool that claims to be useful for students no matter the subject that they are learning about. So this means that you can use this Google Cardboard for any subject, and there will be an activity that you can do for your students. Additionally, it makes sure to provide additional outside information to contribute to the impact Google Cardboard and virtual reality have in the educational setting. So in every chapter, it provides this educator with other resources that they can reach out to. So I noticed that visuals are one of the many elements that are used throughout the book. So for example, here's a map that demonstrates what students see when they use Google Cardboard to explore different places in the world through a compatible app. Visuals are great because they are able to show the educator what the students will actually experience through the activity, and then that educator can decide if that is what they want their students to do or see or have access to. Another element that is applied throughout the book is firsthand experience from authors. So because they are all prior experience with virtual reality or technology in the classroom, the book makes the reader feel connected to the author. So it makes the content much more understanding and much more relatable to the educator, since a lot of the authors are also educators in the field of technology or other subjects. I also noticed that the book has a very nice structure, and the simplicity of the structure in which the Google Cardboard book is written is another element that I found to contribute to the purpose of the book. Lists and subtitles are common, and the structure is similar all throughout the book. So the well-structured content makes the book easier to read and definitely a tool that can quickly be accessible when teaching with it, or just when an educator forgets a certain part, they can quickly be able to go back into the book and find what they need. Last but not least, I already mentioned this a little bit, but there are so many additional resources that are provided throughout the book. And this is just constant information that provides resources that relate to the lessons and activities and about other sources that were not necessarily explained in a chapter. This is helpful because it allows those teaching with this book to be able to recognize that there are more resources and not just a book with which they can make virtual reality more impactful on the students' learning. And also, for example, since it does say that it is relatable to all subjects, I think the additional resources really add up to making this book and this technique applicable to all subjects. So, although the book provided the reader with additional resources, I noticed that it did not state any implications that could come about by using any one of the apps or doing any of the activities. It would be great if the book could include this so that teachers do not forget to remember that there can be limiting factors and that they should prepare to deal with them. Also, there is no information provided about how to create the Google Cardboard material itself, which is a bummer because it is essentially what it is trying to teach teachers to use in the classroom. So if you don't have directions as to how to make it, then that really makes them go out of their way. And I think if the book is trying to teach someone how to use something and they have to build it, they should at least include those steps. But overall, I believe that this is an amazing tool for educators who would like to incorporate virtual reality in their classrooms to enhance students' learning. I did notice that there was not much text, which can be both a limiting and a positive aspect. However, all of its information was clear and direct, making it understanding for any educator. It definitely serves its purpose of making sure to demonstrate to educators the endless possibilities that they can have access to when using technology, specifically virtual reality in their classroom. So these are a few of my references, and thank you for watching.